Welcome everyone to Rutcation Day 4. It's been a grind. There's some light at the end of the tunnel, which is crazy to believe, but there was a moment where there was no light at the end of the tunnel. So, Rutcation Day 3, I'm starting to think that I took my vacation too early. Still might be a possibility that it's too early. I'm happy with my Rutcation choice. I cannot wait to see what this week brings. Ideally, we just go out here this morning and our number one target walks by and it's all over, but I kind of doubt it right now, so I don't want to say the saying that I usually say yet, but hopefully we see some deer this morning. I went into the stand last night wanting to see what I could see. Turned out I couldn't see quite as much as I thought I could, and I'm hoping this morning can verify deer movement. I can see 100 acres deep. There's some hills and it's really thick and I can't see the whole thing. It's not a field. But if I can see some deer moving in there, I know where in the property I need to full send it, in the upcoming days. So either way, this intro's too long. Let's get our harness on, our saddle on, and let's get out there. Had a doe sneak by here, but she was only at 50 yards and she disappeared. So I don't know if she laid down in that brush or I just can't see through it. I don't know, but having a doe come by I'm a big fan of that this time of year. So we didn't get skunked and we're in the game for a buck to come searching. And I rattled about 40 minutes ago now. I want to give myself a little extra time moving cameras. I'm not 100% sure where I'm moving them to, so it's going to take a little bit of time. And I got to be home by noon today, so I'm going to tear down and get going. This probably won't be the last time that I sit in this tree during Rutcation. It's a good spot. Those does are bedded, right there, 60 yards away. There's a clear trails crossing north, south, east, west right here. I do not think this will be the last time I sit in the stand, but I don't know. I still know what I'm doing tonight. So we're gonna get down, move cameras, feed the dog, get some lunch, get back out in the woods somewhere. Get after it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are calling an audible here today. This morning didn't go how I wanted it to go, and I did shuffle the cameras, and when I was down in shuffling, I wasn't seeing the amount of sign I wanted to see. So I am deciding to go join Jason. We're gonna go in blind on some public land down south of where we have been hunting and see what happens. I haven't been in there one time this year, no recon of any kind, no cameras down there. We're just gonna go in, find a tree, and see what happens. And man, those are the kind of things that can make a season worth it. We might go down here, get in a tree, and have the hunt of our lives. We also might get skunked, and that possibility of outcomes is exciting and enjoyable for me. I love the unknown. So either way, got about an hour drive ahead of me here. We're gonna go get in a tree for this afternoon somewhere we have never seen before. Let's get it. Alright, we are ready to go for the evening hunt. Decided to split up. We went back and forth a bunch on where to sit, how to sit, what to sit where. And ultimately, you know what, let's cover more ground. Let's cover more ground in a place that neither of us have ever been in. So he went and covered a high ground cornfield, it's on top of the ridge, big sloping steep ridge. And there's some old old power line clearage and then a bunch of pines. So he's in a great spot. And honestly, I'm probably going to regret not sit with him. He has definitely the better chance of seeing deer if you ask me. But I chose the lazy spot. I'm not gonna lie, there's no two ways around it. I chose the short walk, easy tree. Oh, that's so cool. I had a hawk fly by, hopefully that's good luck. But I am between pines and this little thick valley that goes straight north. Well, pretty much straight north. It winds its way down this valley, but CRP on both sides. And this valley leads right to a swamp and 3 cornfields split up by that swamp. So tons of cover. The wind is blowing down this ridge, so I assume there are going to be deer bedded in this ridge. They're going to stand up this evening and they're going to come to these cornfields, and I have openings on both sides and right underneath me, so we'll see. The only downside is this tree I'm in, I could not get 4 sticks high. So I'm only, probably 12 to 15 feet off the ground, somewhere in there. I'm real low, and the deer trail, I don't know if you'll be able to see in the GoPro, is right here behind me. So hopefully if I spook the first ones, it doesn't affect the rest that maybe come in this direction. But either way, time to be quiet, hang out, see what happens. Wild scenes out here. Crazy. Welcome to Golden Hour, everyone. I just had a guy walk past me, so I don't know what to think. But, I mean, he's going somewhere where ultimately deer shouldn't come from anyway. My scent's been blowing down in there all night. So. Who knows? Good luck to the guy. When I came to this stand, I was specifically hunting this ravine all the way to the south. Something better in there getting up and coming to me. So at the end of the day, no harm, no foul. At first I thought he was just going to walk out this way, but he turned and went down into the swamp. So either way, hopefully we can get it done here in the next 40 minutes or so. Jason had deer around him. I think there's deer way out there. There's deer way out there. A couple of them. There's a private field all the way on the other end, probably 300, 400 yards. There's deer out there. Little guy. A couple of them. See if I get them on camera for you guys, but hopefully they come down this way. God, it's a good buck. It turned into a pretty cool hunt. This spot could definitely work. If I come back at all, or if Jason needs to sit here, I think you gotta be like one more tree in, and or you gotta be on the back side of this tree. But man, this ravine leads down into these cornfields and these swamps. And when these bucks are searching, this place is probably on fire. But either way, I'm gonna tear down and get out of here. Let's get after it.